Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show on Park City Television. I am thrilled to be joined by a Red Bull 400 adaptive athlete, Misty Diaz. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I'm excited. Tomorrow you have a very big race here in Park City, and I know you're just psyched for it. But before we get into the race, I want to talk because I think people are just going to be absolutely inspired to know that you are here prepping for what you can't even believe people do at the race tomorrow. So you were born with spina bifida, and over 28 operations later,
yes, that's correct.
You are now one of the most well-renowned international adaptive athletes. Tell me a little bit about your journey.
So basically, like you touched base, so my L5 is damaged. Out of every 1,501 child has spina bifida. So it's definitely something I'd love to bring awareness about. You know, during my 28 operations, you know, it's just been a bit of a struggle, and you know, trying to get a little ahead in life and then come back and having to recover.
Right.
So about in my about 27, I just got so tired of just doing the same thing, wanting different results, but not knowing what to do. So I started walking, and that walking turned into a little bit further of a walk, and yeah, it was literally a sign. Just one day it said a 5K, and I thought a 5K was like 5 miles and something.
Right.
I had no idea.
Right, you just thought, okay.
But I just started training for this on my own. I just started going to the gym on my own, and I just would go at the most random times. I didn't know there was a difference between training on road and, you know, in the gym.
Right, it was just, I want to be active, and I'm sick of being in this cycle.
Yes. I showed up, I stayed consistent, and since April of 2012, it's about 140 races later, and through certain, you know, times, I just kept wanting to challenge myself a little bit more, and asking for help along the way, and being very loud about what I'm doing, so in hopes I could help other people.
And so this really came out of your defiance of just getting stuck in this cycle of surgery, recovery, and I'm not going to be defined by my disease.
You can imagine how much medication I was on. So much. Like, I just felt like this huge cloud all the time.
Right.
And now my medicine is outdoors and just being around amazing people.
Just the endorphins of competing in these athletic events. So you've done 5Ks, you've done, what's the longest you've done?
So I've done 5Ks, 10Ks, triathlons.
You've done triathlons?
Yes.
Okay.
I've done triathlons. I do Spartan racing, which is obstacle course racing, and it's basically, there's 3 different series. There's a sprint 5 to 6 miles, a super anywhere from 9 to 10 miles, a beast anywhere from 12 to 14 miles. It's usually a little bit more sometimes, they kind of lie. But
they try and downplay it, but when you're in it, it's serious.
I think the most I ran in 2 days, which I started about 8:30 in the morning and about 8:45 at night. I continuously nonstop was in Hawaii, and that was climbing just the mountains where they filmed Jurassic Park. Go figure. So it was beautiful.
Oh, beautiful. Was that in Kauai in that section? What a gorgeous
spot. About 25 miles in 2 days on hot pink crutches. So.
On hot pink. They had to be hot pink. How could you do it?
I like hot pink because it just shows, you know, young women and just women in general who are adaptive, that it doesn't matter. Like, you can do anything with your, you know, what you're going through or what obstacles you're facing. I created on my blog, on my website,
which is
www.lilmisty.com.
Misty.com. Yeah. I love it. Okay.
An awareness of a campaign called Live Life 100. Each one of us have obstacles in life, challenges, and I just hope that I can continue to show others that despite those, that we can persevere, that we can just do amazing things, ask for help, be consistent, get creative, adapt in any way. So yeah, my blogs will take you there and just show you how I've been able to adapt to certain things, and you know, just be able to get help, you know, just network and just meet amazing people.
I love that. Adapt in any way. And you started, there were no, you know, organizations and sponsors and people helping. You just got into the gym and you did this.
I literally, somebody asked me that the other day. They're like, how did you like get a sponsor? I'm like, I literally just sat on my laptop one day because I couldn't afford a race. These races are kind of expensive.
Sure, in the
And I just typed a message. I added a photo before a website, before anything, and they said yes, and I would show up, I would be like, what do you do? I'm Misty, you know, like, what do you do? I want to know what you do. And I would just network, and I would just simply ask for help.
And look what happens, right? So your current sponsor, we want to give a shout out to Westgate.
Westgate, they have been so amazing.
Westgate Park City Resort and Spa,
thank you.
who is Misty's sponsor for the race tomorrow as well.
I couldn't be any more grateful. Them and Fit Aid have just been super amazing, just to be able to help adaptive athletes to just, what do you need? You know, how can we help you?
How can we help you? Thank you to Westgate. And then let's talk about the race tomorrow for the Red Bull 400. For people who may not know, this is not for the lighthearted race, okay? So what are you in for tomorrow?
I have no idea. I
don't know what they've talked me into.
It's going to be a lot of work. You know, a lot of the endurance races, a lot of the stuff that I've been able to accomplish, endurance racing and so forth, it's mental. It really is a mental thing. It's a mental battle, and my body's always saying, hey, maybe you shouldn't, but then you got to redirect yourself. What is your goal? What's my plan? And my plan tomorrow is to do my best and to use my crutches as far as I can, and then ditch them, and then just start. And just use the
hot pinks as far as they will take you.
Yes.
That's amazing. I mean, 400 meters up the ski jump. I mean, up the ski jump is what I just can't get over. And I know you'll do phenomenally well. So there are plenty of people out there watching right now that are going to want to meet you and are going to want to get to know Misty and hear your story a little bit more in person, and they're going to have the opportunity to do that.
Yes, we are meeting from 3 to 7 at
it's the Draft Sports Bar and Grill. Draft Sports Bar and Grill is a meet and greet with Misty. They're even doing a little Misty signature cocktail, which I think is so fun.
So yes, we're going to be raising awareness, we're going to be raising some funds, and we're just going to give back and help others who are adaptive as well. And we're going to have some raffles, raffle items to give away. So yeah, my sponsors donated some stuff. They just recently donated a bike. So yeah, I hope everybody comes.
Absolutely, it's going to be a big party down at the Draft Sports Bar and Grill. Give us the times one more time.
From 3 to 7.
From 3 to 7. So if you want to meet Misty and hear all about the race, or you're another adaptive athlete that wants to come and be very inspired, we definitely invite everybody to come on down and support and maybe have a little Misty cocktail.
We can do that. Yes.
That would be fantastic.
I would love that.
Well, we wish you so much luck.
Thank you so much.
I think you're going to do phenomenally well, and I just have to tell you are absolutely gorgeous inside and out, and definitely an inspiration.
Thank you very much for your time.
Absolutely. We will be right back here on Park City Television. This is the Mountain Morning Show.